Hello Generals, welcome to episode 5 of the Romania Challenge series. We are about to conclude our campaign against Austria. Austria has just one city left that is defended by his recon vehicle together with some motorized infantry, and we're about to capture that. Since this is a game that we play within a coalition, let's see what our allies are doing. And Ukraine and Belarus continue to strike Iranian cities, and Ukraine is about to launch his first ballistic missile against the capital of Iran, when Spain continues to expand to France and Western Africa. Everything is progressing according to plan. Before we move on, please consider subscribing to our channel, and if you leave us a like, it would be much appreciated. Thank you so much for your support so far. And the first ballistic missile is up in the air right now, traveling to hit Tehran, the capital of Iran. Mind you that this game was played just a week after the ballistic missile attack of Iran to Israel. So many players are affected by this, and including me, and they used ballistic missiles. And as this ballistic missile hits Tehran, the game has entered a new phase, and Iran lost all the buildings he had in his capital. But Iran did not leave it there. Iran attacked Ukraine, he brought ships, and he's about to land in the Sevastopol, in the Black Sea. Of course, as the coalition leader, I started the diplomatic moves. I explained to both Iran and Saudi Arabia that if they attack homeland provinces of my allies, I will attack them as well. This is something I did not want to get involved into, but I had to because they are my allies. I have a lot of things to do. I'm losing time if I get involved in other regions. I lose time to move my units, to heal them, and remember, I don't want to lose any units. And up to now, I've lost 0 units in the game. So I have to attack them as well, and I start preparations for this reason, and of course have to change once again my plans. So I send first of all my UAV very cautiously, just to check what kind of units are attacking my allies, so I know their defensive and offensive attributes in order for me not to lose my units that will attack them, and of course inflict as much damage as I can. And my UAV reveals the composition of the Iranian forces. It is a corvette attacking Dnipro and a frigate attacking Odessa. So I have to send my jet against the corvette, because the corvette does not have good defensive, let's say, attributes against jets, and the frigate does not have good attributes defending against helicopters. So my gunships are going to try to sink the frigate. Since I cannot have any navy, this is the first time in Conflict of Nations I'm trying such a thing. Otherwise I would have some naval units that I would send and attack it. Now I have to figure out what I can do, and since I still do not have my heavy bombers ready, I have to use whatever I have in my hands. So since at this point I do not even know if it is doable to sink, a frigate with a level 1 frigate with level 2 gunships, I'm trying my best, and I have my calculator out and calculating all the time the damage I inflict, and I look at the values of the defensive values the frigate has, and the HP that remain for my gunship wing in order to calculate if I can continue attacking or I have to send my gunships back to hill. And by now the ground forces have landed in Sevastopol. I advised Ukraine just to retreat, to make a strategic retreat back to Dnipro, because Sevastopol, we don't care, he does not produce anything there, just to save his unit. He decided to stay and fight. We'll see if this proves to be a good, let's say, decision or a bad decision. And we continue the attacks on his ships. And a bit later in the game, some interesting things happen. First of all is that Ukraine brought his artillery piece and he's fighting the frigate, so he helps me on the frigate. The second thing is that we sank the corvette at Dnipro, and after Iran saw that, he decided to retreat from Rostov, take back his corvette from there, because he had a second corvette attacking Rostov, and he's taking it back now, and we continue to attack it as we have confidence now that he cannot shoot down our jet. And our gunships, on their last attack run, they managed to sink that frigate, and this makes me think of something new. Another unit I've never used is the anti-submarine helicopter, and since I cannot use any or research any naval units, that might be a very good substitute to naval units. And a bit of diplomacy again, since he stopped attacking the homeland provinces of my allies, I decided to change my status against Iran to peace, just to show him that I keep my word when I say that I will not attack him if he does not attack the homeland provinces of my allies. Of course, I'm worried that, and I do not want in any case for any country to invade me at this stage, because I will have to allocate resources to defend, and I'm not ready yet. They don't know it, but I'm not ready. I left Serbia and Turkey untouched, take advantage of the right of way I had since they were my allies, and I'm waiting for my heavy bombers to be ready in order to attack those two countries. And as you remember, our plans say that we have to attack Germany, and Germany was an active player. Now we don't know what he's doing, and since we've seen other players getting out of hibernation, we can expect everything from them. So this is another reason why I changed my status against Iran. And we have now our rocket man, Mr. Ukraine. He launched the second ballistic missile against Baghdad, so he's about to destroy that as well. And they are progressing nicely, both Belarus and Ukraine, into Iranian territories. Going back to Europe again, we have just produced our first heavy bomber, so we started our offensive against Germany in full force, and we try to clear Germany as fast as we can. Since we have our heavy bomber, we started from Berlin, where that airport is. We don't want airport, so he cannot transfer units fast, or he brings his fighter jet on us. That's why we always start an attack from the airports of the enemy. But we're out of time for this episode as well. Please remember to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our new videos, and if you hit that like button, it would be much appreciated. I will catch you in the next episode. Bye for now.